know you heard me on the radio. Flexing, she loved the sound of my voice, it's the best thing. Daydreaming of the jazz all day. Pick up the phone late night with Larry K. I know you heard me on the radio. Flexing, she loved the sound of my voice, it's the best thing. Daydreaming of the jazz all day. Pick up the phone late night with Larry K.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the happy hour. It is happy hour. We're going to be talking about the Jets and the games of interest. But now, before we do that, let's welcome the best co-host out there, my man P. Lucci. What's going on, my brother?
Nothing much. Same shit, different toilet paper.
I feel you, man.
Waiting for a chance to add some redeeming qualities this week and shake back and beat up on the Jets. Chef Jew, how you doing?
And speaking of Chef Jew, man, hey man, this holiday season, bro, you got you got all these parties.
Uh-oh. Jew, I'll be down there for the Buffalo game. I got
you got all these parties, man. You know, you got fun. You got holiday parties, and events. You want a chef to cater your event with cookies and pies and mouth-watering cupcakes. Well, I tell you what, man. If you do, Chef Jew is the man for you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it is. That's right.
Hit him up. He's in the Tri-County area: Miami, Broward, West Palm Beach. I've had some of his cupcakes. They're amazing. And I tell you what, hit him up at, again, 786-804-8096. You mention Shake Money and tell him I sent you, and you'll get 10% off your order. Yeah, man. So, all right, so let's talk about the game of interest. You know what I mean? We got a couple of game of interest. The Kansas City Chiefs are playing the New England Patriots, and I told you I would never root for the Bills as long as I live. However, I don't feel that way about the Patriots. I want the Patriots to win for two reasons. Number one, it'll bring the Kansas City Chiefs down a notch. And two, it'll bring the Patriots draft stock down a notch. So it's a win-win. I think Bill Belichick is going to give the organization a big fuck you before he leaves, because at the end of the day, they're parting ways with him. So what better way to get revenge than giving the Patriots the middle finger by getting rid of their draft hopes for that quarterback?
I don't think they're gonna part. Well, it's alleged. If they do, I'll take Bill Belichick in Miami. Bring him on down. Damn, bring him on down. I'll take him.
Hey, Carlos Sands, what's going on, my brother? How you doing? Good to see you. Go Gators, baby.
Oh,
man. Look up, Joe.
Put that guy on mute. The guy with the Gators jersey. Put him on mute, Shakes.
Raphael Courtright, what's going on? That's my man. Long time no see, Sands. Hope you do. I'm glad you're doing well, man. I see you in the Dolphins talk, whatever. Hey, man, glad you're doing okay. I'm glad to see you here. But yeah, I think so. Yeah, that's one game of interest. So if the Patriots win, no quarterback for them, and the Chiefs will go to 8-6. So
I don't know, Joe. I don't know if we clinch a playoff spot. I don't know. I don't know everybody's. I mean, I don't know if that would mathematically make us at least a guaranteed wild card or not. But I would think, it was. Dolphinaire, how you doing, brother? Same old, man. I agree with Chef Jew. We ain't losing to the sorry Jets. I know they're flying high like Rocky Balboa right now after beating up on Houston.
Mm-hmm.
We're about to ground them because we're coming off this loss, man, feeling real bad about ourselves. We just embarrassed ourselves in front of the nation, So I can guarantee you we're going to beat up on the Jets. I know it's scary because we got our offensive line hurt, and that's what they do is press good. What's up, Adam?
So as the playoff standings are concerned, right now we're at the 2 seed. So Jacksonville and then Cleveland. They're in our way right now as well. I think so. I would say Cleveland could be a potential, but no, I think Baltimore and Kansas City, Baltimore and at Jacksonville, mind you. They're going to Florida. I believe. I think the Jacksonville has a good shot at this one.
I think so too. I just watched. They struggled with L.A.
So if they
struggled with L.A. in Baltimore,
yeah, they did. So if they could, if I think it's going to be an offensive shootout because both defenses aren't that good. You know what I mean? I think both offenses are going to have their way.
You don't think Jacksonville has a pretty good defense? Jacksonville?
No, I think it's all about the offense. You got some good weapons on the offense. You got Doug Peterson. I think it's going to be a good offensive. Yeah, we haven't lost back-to-back games this season. Nope.
This is true. Yeah, and ETN is hurt his ribs. He's got a rib situation he's been dealing with, and he was pretty much a non-factor last week. So that kind of puts a little bit of a hurt on Jacksonville's offense anyway. But I don't know, either one of them. I mean, that's a win-win. Obviously, Jacksonville took a loss last week, so it'll be more beneficial to us if Baltimore loses this week. I just hate, bro, that it's again to that point, man, where we got to hope and wish for this one to lose, that one to lose. We really had a chance last week against a bum-ass Tennessee team to really get a chokehold, on the number 1 seed, where all we would have had to do was face Baltimore and bang them to really – and we let it slip through our hands. A home game, a primetime game against some bums. Bum, Will Levis.
That's the difference, though. This year, normally, to be honest with you, and here's the best part. One of the reasons why it's different is we're looking at teams. We're looking at 2 teams: the Kansas City Chiefs and the Baltimore Ravens, right, for the number 1 seed. Normally, we'd be looking at the teams to get the 7 seed.
But that's good too. That's good too. But I mean,
he's out of his emo coma.
Oh, Larry done took it. Did you return Greg's hoodie back to him? Larry, I need to know. Did you give Greg his emo hoodie back, bro? Good to see you around, man.
Yeah.
And hold up, let me catch Larry while he's in here. Now listen, I had to go back and watch your prediction video, and I'm gonna give you the verbatim. You said, now listen, if we were to drop a game to Dallas, or if we were to lose some random game, it ain't the end of the world. I want you guys to know that. It ain't the end of the world. Now, that's what you said. And you predicted us to have 6 losses. We lost a random game, and there's still a chance that we could have 6 losses. So I need you to come back on the ship and man the ship until at least, because you predicted us to have all these losses, and you said, bro, if we lose to a random team, it ain't the end of the world. So come on back. And
I'm gonna tell Greg. I'm gonna tell Greg.
Like a Nostradamus, a regular Nostradamus. You called it out. It is what it is. And I was just saying, I don't know if you caught it. It sucks that it happened to be at a point where the Jaguars lost, Kansas City lost, like all the teams that we really needed to lose lost. And then we got a chance to get a stronghold on the number 1 seed at home against the bum-ass Tennessee team, and we dropped the ball. So, but don't be injured. But we'll shake back. We're gonna come back. We're gonna come back.
What I was gonna tell you, he's gonna call in. That's what's up. No, what I was gonna tell you is, yeah, I messaged Greg and told him that not to expect his sweater into the spring.
Yeah. Yo, I had everybody go check out your video. I said, man, go see him and hit the comment section. Make sure you tell him we sent you.
Oh man, you by the way, you gave Michael K a stiffy with your Bills gonna win the division.
Who's Dougley? Dougley jacked this idea. Who is Dougley? You know Dougley Shakes?
Who?
I don't know who that is. Dougley.
Oh, he's talking about the games of interest. He's starting to do the games of interest too. Hey,
scumbag.
Man.
We'll give the scumbag of the week award to Dougley, whoever that is.
No.
There's my guy, Michael K. Look at him. The guy's growing on me like a hemorrhoid. Happy to see him.
No, we don't have a wine fest. We don't live in Buffalo. If we were living in Buffalo, holy shit, we'd be whining like all day. Good Lord.
Yeah.
What's going on though, Michael K? Much love to you. Much love and respect to you. And fuck your team.
Yeah, word.
But yeah, those are the game of interest.
What are we doing? Baltimore, but there's another one. No, who else do we got?
No, that's pretty much it. I
was
going to say the New England. Yeah, I think
Buffalo playing.
Buffalo playing.
Michael K.
It's an L. They're playing the Cowboys. It's an L.
Oh, there it is. Okay. But I really don't care. I can't stand it. These are the most deranged fans in the whole league is Dallas Cowboy fans.
Yeah, I'd rather live in Dallas than Buffalo, though.
Yeah, me too. Absolutely. I'm actually going to a friend of mine's house down in Carroll City to watch that game. It's kind of have a watch party, and I'm going to go down there and watch it. But we'll see. He's a Dallas fan. Yo, this guy was born and raised in Miami, Carroll City, his whole life. He hates Dolphin fans. It's not even the Dolphins. He just hates the fans, and he's a Dallas Cowboy fan. He coaches the Optimus League, Little League, all kinds of stuff down there. Heavy involved in the community. And this weirdo's a Dallas Cowboys fan. There's some weird people in Miami, let me tell you.
Yeah, man. I mean, I've seen it where, and I'm gonna piggyback off with my man Dolphinier here, the man with the best name in the business, said the fact that, look, I've seen teams where they'd get that loss where they shouldn't as a wake-up call. I forgot there was a I can't think of his name right now, man. And once I think of it, I think it was was it Roy? No, there was a boxer. I can't think of his name right now, but when I do, I'll never forget. He was boxing this dude, right?
Mm-hmm.
He was like a heavyweight. This was around in the 90s, and maybe if you hear the fight, you will know who I'm talking about. Well, anyway, this guy, he was fighting, and all of a sudden, he gave this dude a shit-eating grin. Right? It was a dude from Nigeria, shit-eating grin. The guy fucking caught his ass, knocked him out. I'm talking about cold. And he gave him the rematch. In the rematch, he beat the guy who got knocked out, beat the shit out of him.
Lost him.
Because, you know what I mean? He got too cocky. You know? And I think sometimes, when you get cocky, it happens. You know what I mean? And not to mention, you heard what Will Levi said. He goes, "I can't wait to watch the episode, the HBO episode." Did you hear
Yeah,
that?
I know. Yeah, talking. Man, listen, I told you, there's stuff like that I don't like it. I've been saying I won't watch it. I refuse to watch it. Raphael Knight, yeah, he did. Ken Norton broke Ali's jaw. Ali finished that fight with a broken jaw. He broke his jaw early in the fight. Ali finished the fight. I don't remember if he won that fight. They fought a couple of times, and I want to say Norton beat him one time. I don't know if that was the time, but I don't think that was. I know there was. You said a guy from Nigeria. I can't think of his name right now. They called him the Nigerian Nightmare. I don't know if that was him, but I know he had an upset on one of the better heavyweights, and that's probably what you're talking about. But
I know it wasn't Roy Jones Jr. It was somebody else.
no, it wasn't Roy, because Roy didn't heavyweight until later. And
oh man, see, I don't know. Last
90s,
time I
he
see
was
Roy
reigning
Jones Jr.
supreme
got knocked
middleweight.
out, and he was knocked out for like 15 minutes.
Yeah, he was reigning supreme in the middleweight and welterweight division in the 90s. So Roy Jones was. That wasn't his. That would definitely.
And remember when he got into the rap business?
Yeah. I remember Fat Joe made the song. Even Roy Jones is forced to lean back. He mentioned him in the song, and then Roy Jones caught up with him at the club. You ever hear Fat Joe tell that story?
Yeah.
Yeah, he ran down on him.
He's like, it was just a joke, man.
It was hip hop. He said, "Yo, son, you're gonna knock me out. I don't doubt that." He's like, "But you see these 100 people right here?" He's like, "You're not making it out of here." But yeah, we'll see.
Yeah. Hey, by the way, we'd be roommates, right, Michael K? Because I look, listen, I know this guy, he fantasized. Listen, I'm on the Phins Tailgate Network, and we have see the guy that he's fast. Look, see the guy with see him? That's El Capitan. He's fascinated with El Capitan, right? And all week long he was fantasizing about El Capitan and the strip poker. So I don't know. Hey, not that there's look. Hey, listen. Whatever you prefer is what you prefer. You know.
Let me see. No, there was a boxer. I don't know who the running back was. It's definitely a boxer.
But anyway,
Boxer
now let's
named
talk about the JETS suck.
Samuel Peter. I almost guarantee you that's who it was. Samuel Peter. I can't think of who he fought, but he fought one of the heavyweights that was a big time heavyweight, and he beat him.
No, man.
Anyway, boxing. This is Dolphins.
Yeah. So Flavor J, what's going on, Flavor J? What's going on, my brother? So now we're playing the Jets. Remember last week, one thing I realized that the guy that is the head coach of the Houston was also
Q, how you doing, Q?
Robert Saleh, you know?
Yeah.
Q, what up, Q? My favorite Oos. What's going on? But yeah, he was the assistant to Robert Saleh. So it's kind of like the teacher versus mentor thing.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that
matters. He kind of taught, you know, he kind of walked remember he sees a similar defense in practice. You know what I mean? Zach Wilson does. So I think whatchamacallit,
I'm with
all right, I'll drop the link. I usually don't drop the link, but you know what, Mike?
We'll make an exception for Larry.
For Larry, I'll drop it for you, man.
Hey, I'll tell you what though. Hold on a second. Damn, I missed the comment over. Oh yeah, F Saleh. That's kind of like what happened when we played San Fran last year. You know, with what's his name and Mike McDaniel. Kind of the same thing what you're saying with Saleh and
yeah,
old buddy for Houston. Yeah, that was a Moby Okoye or something. I don't think he was a running back. He was a
Listen,
One of the youngest.
listen, Michael K. What he said was out of anger. I don't think he believes it. So, and what's going on, my
Can you
brother?
guys hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, we can hear you.
What's going on? How's everything in on the east side?
Wait, are we talk? Can you guys hear me or no?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we can hear
we
you.
hear you.
How's things on the East Coast?
What's up, homie?
What's
What
going
doing?
on?
Cruising the Cadillac or
I'm
what?
trying not to mess up the show.
No, you good, man. What's going
I
on?
want to make sure you guys can hear me without me sounding stupid.
No, you good.
Look, you got Michael
It's
K
cold
on here.
as hell.
Thanks
I'm
for
walking
your
down the
honesty
street
about
right
the
now.
Bills.
Hey, listen. When you said the Buffalo Bills is going to win the
It's cold as hell. I'm
division,
walking down the street.
when you said the Buffalo Bills is going to be winning the division, sounding stupid flew out the window a long time ago.
Yeah.
What's going, Mountie? How you doing? Let's talk about this week's game. What do you think of it so far?
Shake. Well, you know what? This past game against the Titans.
We on to the Jets, baby.
Listen, I take no one lightly. We just figured out.
For sure.
We just found out Monday night that just because they have a losing record, we cannot take them lightly.
Oh, of course.
And just because we beat the Jets the last time doesn't mean we're gonna beat. It's a shoe-in that we beat them this time. Zach Wilson is going to be playing. They're coming off a big win against the Texans. And you know, they're a division rival. If nothing else, they want to play spoiler.
Yeah.
Okay. They want to put a scar on our record. So.
Especially what we did to them in their building. Come on.
Yeah, but see, the thing, what concerns me is this. This is what concerns me going forward. With the condition of our line going forward, and these teams that they have these tough front sevens, I'm concerned. I'm concerned for not just the line, but Tua. You know, I think they want to get after him. They want to get him on the ground. Larry K, what's good, sir?
He's cruising the streets.
Oh man, I hope you're not in Buffalo, because if you are, you need to get the hell up out of there. You don't want to. You don't want
looking like Bruce Springsteen in the streets of Philadelphia music video.
You belong to the. Hey, that's the boss right there, man.
What up, bro?
What's going on? Hey, by the way,
what's good, kid?
What's going on?
Damn right.
You know what's funny is yesterday's game.
It's Newark, bro.
Monday's game reminded me of. You know what Monday's game reminded me of? The fucking Bengals.
Damn right. Except it's the streets of Newark.
Oh yeah.
Streets of Newark, bro. Bruce is from my hometown, Freehold, though.
Yeah. He's a Jersey guy. Little bit of a weirdo, but he's a Jersey guy. Still one of the best ever to do it.
Oh yeah. I think it's him. Yeah. Bruce Springsteen. I work for the distributor that distributes his wine. Diving in Hampton Waters. He has a wine out. It's called Diving in the Hampton Waters. It's a French rosé. Bruce Springsteen. So what's going on, man? You looking good, man. How was your day today, man, Larry?
Larry's out there making sure everything's okay in downtown.
So what do you guys think? What's your take on this upcoming game?
We beat the Jets easy.
Keep your mace handy, don't get mugged. Oh man. But you know what this game reminded me of? The Monday night game. This reminded me, and I'm glad you brought the lineup, Mountie, of the Bengals game. I'll never forget a couple of years ago, we had that game won. Okay. Laramie Tunsil got injured, and so instead of running the ball, what does fucking Adam Gase do? He drops Pack and let fucking Carlos Dunlap have a field day with him. He throws an interception, he fumbles the ball, and we gave up the game. We gave up 14 points just like that. just like how we did the Monday night game, we did just like that with the Bengals. It was a pick six and a fumble for 6 points. You can't make this shit up.
Yo, my bad. Cat said Larry
sorry.
looking like John Travolta.
You know, this.
I figured it out. I had
You
the
know,
damn
this-
YouTube on at the same time, so now I'm good.
Okay, good. That's what's up. So can
Anyway,
you hear
keep
us now?
going.
No,
Yeah,
it's
bro. I
John
can hear you.
That's
My
what-
thing
that's
is,
what-
yo, let me be real quick.
Remind me of.
John Travolta from Pulp Fiction.
Bro, Travolta's from here too. Shit. Bruce Willis is from here. Like, Bruce Willis is from here. Travolta's from here. We all from here. But listen, I'm out here right now in these cold-ass streets of Brick City, Newark, New Jersey, yo. But I'm telling you this. I'm not going to lie to you, bro. The offensive line injuries, just like Matthew was saying, like, bro, those shits are concerning, bro. Like, and Zach Wilson is getting traded. So he's kind of playing out of his mind because he doesn't care. He's, like, just going to try to showcase himself. He doesn't care about the Jets. I'm not saying they're going to win, but I'm saying that I have legitimate concerns about this team going forward, bro. Hold on, sorry.
Hey, they're after you, Larry.
I'm in the hood, but listen.
Mhm.
I have legitimate concerns about this squad, bro, because if we're going in there, like now Liam might be hurt. You telling me Lester Cotton's going to play center on this squad right now against that Jets front seven? I'm not saying the Jets are going to win. I'm saying it's closer than we think it's going to be. And with Tua and McDaniel at the helm, bro, I can't be confident. I'm not going to, like, say we're going to lose, but I can't be confident in this squad right now. The way they went down against Tennessee, bro, and the way our offensive line injuries are lining up, I'm a little bit nervous. And I don't want to hear it from these clowns out here if we lose. So I'm obviously rooting for us, but I'm a little bit legitimately concerned, and it goes to everything, Lucci, you've been saying all year, and everybody, like with the coach, with the quarterback. And I think regardless of what happens, we're paying that quarterback because he's a top 10 quarterback. It doesn't mean he can get us to the promised land.
That
It doesn't mean we can because he can't show out when it matters.
Yeah.
And by the way, according to Barry Jackson, Liam, who wasn't seen in the locker room today.
I know
was
that
wearing
dude.
a
He was
boot.
in a walking boot. Like, to me, that's crazy.
My money, he probably doesn't play.
So,
my
yo,
money, he
so
doesn't
Mounty,
play.
and I want to hear from Lucci and Shake, yo. Like, to me, this shit is a 50-50 game, and that shit sucks. What if Tyreek is hobbled? He's going to be a decoy, in my opinion.
But
Yeah.
you know what's funny? I'm sorry to laugh, but I gotta laugh, man, because I always look for the funny things in life. Who would have thought in week 17, week 15, we'd be 9-4, right? You would tell me we're be 9-4, and we're nervous that Liam Eichenberg is out of the game.
That's sad. That's why it sucks, bro.
Yo, a lot of people were hating on Liam Eichenberg. They were saying, "Get rid of him, get rid of him."
Bro,
Not
he
you,
still
Larry.
ain't good,
We're
but
saying-
even if he's
a lot
got
of people though were saying, "Get rid of him."
bro, but that's like, yo, that's like the scrub that you had to bring out, but you didn't really want to. Even he's hurt, so now you got to
Showed
bring out
though.
dude don't even know the rules of the game. Like, what the fuck, bro?
But
Listen,
you know, he showed up, man, compared to how he was playing last season to when
You're
he
right.
was asked to do things this season in place of Connor Williams. He really performed at a good enough point to where it was like, man, he was serviceable, 100% serviceable.
You're right.
It wasn't like Cotton, like, yo, get him out of here.
Lucci.
This guy's getting penalties every left turn.
Lucci, hear me out on this, Lucci, because you're talking about the run game. Let me tell you something, and you already agree. This iteration of our offensive line can run the ball. They're not good pass blockers. They're
Right.
good run blockers. Run the ball.
Yo, it was crazy. Even when Tyreek went out this past Monday, we were still running the ball great. Why did they stop? I don't know.
Well,
Where
I'm
was
with you.
Jeff Wilson? You didn't see him none.
I'm with you. Yeah, where was Wilson?
He
bro? Good
wasn't on
point.
the inactive list. Why wasn't this guy in the game? And why?
You're
were we
right.
running-
Listen.
and then now everybody's noticing. He's like, first few trips to the red zone, we threw the ball 3 times, didn't run it none. It's like our problem is Mike McDaniel. This is my whole thing, Larry. I feel like we could get by with who we got by. We have enough talent in other places, super talent, where we could get by plugging in piece. And I know offensive line is critical. However, I feel like we could get by. McDaniel, ultimately, it's up to him to have the right game plan to where we can get by. And that's what
I agree with you.
It's not lack of players. I don't even care all them guys are hurt. We can still get by, I feel like. But then Tua can't scramble. He can't. And everybody said, we don't need him to extend plays. We don't know what it's at times like this where you'll need a guy that's under the center when a million guys hurt to extend the play a little bit sometimes.
Bro, you're right.
I've been saying
scared. Like, he might run, where you can't just rush him. They know Tua ain't running shit.
I've been saying this for 2 seasons. I've been saying this for 2 seasons. I've been
the creator of this channel, but I'm a fan of this channel, and I gotta be real. Like Lucci been spitting some real ass shit, bro. He's been talking the same shit from jump. He's not wrong on it, really. Anything.
Let me tell you what's crazy, real quick. When Tua first came in the league, he wasn't that guy. Tua would make it happen. He'd scramble around. That Cardinal game. Go watch that.
Absolutely.
The Los Angeles Rams game. Go watch that. Tua was that guy where he would make it. He wasn't crazy Mike Vick in it, but he was really running and making extending. Man, listen, this guy's got PTSD from him.
Hey, Lucci. Hey, Lucci. No, what it is?
Anybody that's a true gambler knows you can't be scared. There's no sport where you could go out there scared and really succeed. You got to go out there confident and lay it on the line. You can't be worried about
Go ahead.
See, the problem is I think one of the reasons is this. One, he's gained a lot of weight in the offseason. Like he's gotten thicker. He don't have the agility that he once did when he was a rookie. I liked him when he was a rookie. He could move. He was agile. He would scramble. He would run. He would juke guys out. So he's too dependent and reliant on Tyreek Hill to get to make the plays. Where there's going to be times where Tyreek's out for a series or he may be injured and he may have to use his legs to extend plays just enough to maybe create a better throwing angle or something like that. All right, let's like the 4th and 2. Just like the 4th and 2, there's no reason.
You're right. I'm gonna keep it real that
I don't know how long he'll be on. We'll let him get his in.
I actually respected his pocket presence against Washington. I thought it was good. He tried the same thing against Tennessee, but it wasn't good because he was missing wide open guys. Like I feel like he's just limited in certain ways in his reads and the things that he does. And it's troubling, bro. But here's the thing,
But hold on, look, one thing real quick. The one thing I could say, he did get thicker and maybe lost his mobility. But the one thing I could say with 100% certain, when I watched that game last night and seen him get sacked those 5 times, I didn't go, oh my God, you know what I mean? So I wasn't holding my breath. He was taking those hits, he was taking those hits like a champ.
Yo, but you know what?
That's a trade-off.
The trade-off is he's bracing himself for these hits so he can not get hurt, as opposed to throwing caution to the wind and thinking, "Let me make this play." Is that what he's thinking about when he's?
I don't know,
because you notice he don't try to really. He just braces himself for the fall, and it's working. Admittedly, he hasn't had any injuries.
No, Lucci, I'm with you. Like he's actually been very good with not getting injured. But if you watch. Of all people, Dougley Do Wrong, who's like a big Tua booster to some extent, he actually had a film breakdown where Tua missed mad wide open dudes, though.
I know.
In this game, bro. So it's like, I'm not even going to harp.
Braxton Berrios was wide open. Wide open.
Go ahead. I don't mean to. Go ahead, Larry. Go ahead.
No, you're right, bro. So my thing is this, I'm hoping we win this game anyway, but here's the thing. Tua is a top 10 quarterback, so they're signing him. However, does he have that extra gear that gets us to a championship? And that game against the Titans, bro, as much as I want to rock with him and not be an asshole, not be a hater, bro, he looks the same as he has last couple of years, where you'll have great Septembers and Octobers, but is he ever? And they're gonna pay him, so it's not worth debating because they're gonna pay him.
Don't say that. Stop saying that.
Well, Larry. Larry, when you got a few minutes, I can debate you on that one.
What do you think? They're going to let him go?
Well, it's mighty funny that you said that because I just spoke. Hey, Shake, I just spoke to Dean. I said, you know what? And you know what? I'm gonna have a hair on my ass right fucking now. I'm gonna tell you this. Tua's signed to a 5th-year option. Well, one of the beautiful things about a 5th-year option that the max that he's gonna make a guaranteed $23 million. That's nothing for a starting quarterback in this league.
Good point, bro.
Plus, he's easier to trade. If somebody dangles something out there to say, hey, I'll give you a 1st-round draft pick or something like that, and then we go and get Kirk Cousins.
He is Kirk Cousins.
Yeah, word.
But see, Kirk Cousins is mobile though.
Bro, I feel like he's Kirk. I feel like he's a slicker, a little bit swaggier Hawaiian Kirk Cousins.
But Tua, he doesn't read. But Tua doesn't know how to read defenses.
I'm getting in my whip. I'm hopping in, bro. I'm around the corner from my house, yo. So keep talking. We're on here.
Yeah, but Tua doesn't read. See, my concern, a lot of it is above the neck shit. Like he doesn't read defenses. So he processes. He looks for Tyreek Hill. He's his hot route. He's his first read all the time. And then if he's not open, he doesn't know where to go. He doesn't know where to go.
No, you're right, dude. You're right.
Man. By the way, shout out to Seahawk. Seahawk was always good to see you too, my bro.
I don't like seeing when he throws these horrible passes, the wide receivers saying, my bad. I saw Waddle do that on Monday night. It made me sick to my stomach because it was wide open and Tua threw the ball to complete different direction. And Waddle saying, it's like, stop saying my bad. Let this man be accountable. I feel like everybody coddles him so much, man. That he's
you're right, bro.
You're right. This question's for you.
And we got a lot of bozo fans in our organization that do the same thing. The same thing.
I'll say this.
Hold this guy accountable, man. That's it. See how he can stand up under that pressure. You know?
I agree with you, and I saw that comment. I will say this about fucking Tommy D. We love Tommy D. He's from the same county as me, Essex County out here in Newark, New Jersey. He's from the suburbs. He's a cool guy. He's a Ginzo. He's Italiano. We like him. However, I'll remind these Giants fans that Joe Montana, Dan Marino, and Vinny Testavaro, all those other cats were also Italian. So calm the hell down about this kid.
Yeah.
And his agent looks like he's Mo Green. He was making his phone.
You killed me with that one.
Bro, that shit was great, right?
Like, what are we doing? Cringe.
What are we doing?
Corny, man. That he was dressed like that, and it's like
he needs to stop.
This is the new Taylor Swift thing. The Chiefs are losing. There's no room for Taylor Swift. Who gives a crap? Because they're not doing anything. This is the new that, and it's
Lucci,
it makes me sick.
Lucci, it's funny because we are actually Italian. You have the last name. My maiden name is Shapa. We're Italian, so we're like, yo, it's cool, but you guys are taking it too damn far with that weekend suit, bro.
So
you know me and you will rock a pinky ring all day, but we're not gonna rock that pink stripe suit looking like a clown. Stop.
We're not doing that. And sometimes this when you're upset, but man, they're taking it and Tommy Cutlets and it's like,
and Lucci, you know how it is, right? Like this is 2023. Me and you greet each other with a dap, bro. A dap. Not a kiss on the cheek. Relax.
A kiss and a hug. And hey.
You know what I'm saying? Like, stop overplaying that shit.
We know what we do. With the whole Italian thing. That's not
hold on. Let Monty. What's up, Monty? What you guys say?
I'm just saying, Luch, because that's it.
Hey, really quickly. Did by chance anybody hear Tyreek Hill? Because Tyreek Hill, he's got a podcast or something. He's got a podcast.
He does.
And he was talking to someone, another retired football player. And this dated back to the Panther game. And Tua you know, it was one time where Tyreek Hill,
No, he just
he
Italian.
said,
I'm from
Ty-
Bensonhurst,
Ty-
Brooklyn. I was born in Bensonhurst. I'm sorry
Ty-
to interrupt you.
Oh,
But
you were born in
no,
Bensonhurst, bro?
yeah, I was born in Maimonides Hospital. But I'm from
Yo,
Bensonhurst.
that's dope. My father
My
born in
family
East New
starts
York.
up a funeral home in Borough Park, Brooklyn. Breezy
My
Funeral.
father born in East New York. See, but we're also both from Naples. Yo, our origin is Naples.
Yes,
Me and
absolutely.
Lucci.
Napolitan
I'm
and
sorry.
Rome.
I'm sorry.
One
We're
Naples,
Italian.
one Rome.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I still have family in
I
Rome.
love it, bro.
He's still in Rome right now. I'm in
That's dope.
contact with him. Yeah.
That's where they listed my great grandfather was Roma, even though he was actually from Naples on
Yeah,
Ellis
so
Island.
Lazio soccer team. I'm sorry, Mountie, to interrupt you, bud. I'm so sorry about that.
oh, it's all good. No, it
Go
was
ahead,
just the
man.
fact that it was just the fact that it's one of the things that kind of rubbed me the wrong way a little bit with Tyreek Hill. So he said after the game or something like that, he told Tua to he said you must have he threw a touchdown pass to Waddle, and Tyreek Hill said to Tua he must have Waddle on his fantasy team because I was wide open.
I don't know if I processed that as a joke or as literal.
Yeah, he's
bro.
joking, man. Listen, Tyreek Hill. You
I
know
like
what, Mountie?
Tyreek, bro.
I'll say this, bro. Tyreek has proven nothing to be, in my personal opinion, stand-up guy. Everything
100.
that he said, he's backed it up. And I'm just talking about not football fan. This is how I judge people in real life. If you talk it, walk it. He came over here, big up into
Same here. I love you too, girl.
saying how much, he's gonna do this, he's gonna do that, and he come over, he's fair on everything. There's been a couple of instances in games, out of games, where he's standing. The guy with the fan with a misunderstanding that would have been real simple for him when the guy took the ball, was trying to give it to his mother, to just leave it at that. Yo, that was my
Real
mother.
talk.
Get out of here. You're
Real talk.
man. Then that man went out of his way to get that guy, bring him out, give him an autograph ball. Another example, when the cameraman did the thing for him and they suspended him a year, he took his whole contract, he's paying his whole rest of he's not letting him go without getting paid. This guy goes out of his way to stand on what's right. And I respect that as a man. So there's no way anybody can convince me otherwise that he would take a shot as much as he big ups to us since he's been here. He supported this guy. There's no ways that anybody can convince me that was
and yo,
a joke. He's
just
a
to
joke from
piggyback-
anyways. He's a wise guy. So you know what I'm saying? He's done too much stuff that's way out of that just speaks volumes of his character. My personal opinion. I could be wrong, but there's way more. This shows he's not that kind of guy than that will point to he's that kind of guy,
Yo, just to piggyback off what Lucci said, bro, like I think this narrative of the 2K shit is getting out of control. Like they're not sitting out there trying to get him 2K per se. They know it exists. They are mindful of it. But this dude is a team player, bro. This dude is a warrior. Like he's also one of the best players in the entire league. And he went out there on a busted ankle. I know he shot himself up, bro. Like I don't want to. Like I'm not gonna jump on this bandwagon that this Tyreek 2K shit is a detriment. Like that's a fake narrative in my opinion. Like I don't think he's on that. I think he wants it, but I don't think that's the motivating factor of any. Honestly, no matter what I think of Tua, no matter what I think of McD, no matter what I think of Tyreek, I don't think that's their motivating factor that we could pin on them. I think they want to win, bro, and especially Tyreek, bro. I love that kid. Like he's a real man. Like I love that kid.
Yeah. I tell you what, that's $30 million well spent.
He's a great player, bro. Like I'm not putting this shit on him. Like this, Tua's got to get his act together and throw the ball better. It's not Tyreek played on a bum ankle just to be a decoy, not to get 2,000 yards, to open up the offense so we could win the damn game.
And then when the shot didn't work, Larry, and it still hurt, he went out. He didn't come back in. Even in the most funny moments to be a decoy, he was honest about it.
Yes.
That's what I respect about him. He didn't go out there and risk it like somebody else I know. This Coach Dranosa guy, let me just throw that at you since you're talking about grinding axes. Like somebody else I know that went out there knowing they weren't right and didn't say anything and threw the rest of the game. And it was a detriment to the team.
True.
Tyreek didn't do that. He went out, he sat out a long time. Like Larry said, he might have went and took that cortisone shot. He come back out. He made a couple of plays, and then he went out the rest of the game. He was honest about his injury. And I respect that because we don't need you getting hurt worse when we need you down the line, a Buffalo, a Dallas, a Baltimore game. We'll take this dub to the damn Titans and eat that. And we're worried about that. And that's another thing an attestament to Tyreek Hill's character, his true character. He could have, and he wants to win. So it's not like he's going out because he's hurt and he just doesn't want to play. Nah, he's out there. He wants to win. But he was honest about his injury. And I respect him for that. Larry's right. I respect him for that. Big time. Yeah. So, Costa Nostra, you could take that and put that in your diary and put it under your pillow and sleep on it tonight. Next time.
But here's the thing.
Just because we're talking the truth over here. We're not hating on Tua. We're not hating on the Dolphins. We're just talking facts. We're not over here. I'm so sick of people with that, man. Get out of here.
Here's the other thing.
It's okay to tell the truth over here. We don't kiss ass over here. We tell the truth. We want to see us win. We root our team. My guy was ready to hang it up the other night. You can't tell us we ain't fans over here because we're telling the truth. He even said Buffalo was going to win the division. Get out of here. We don't tell the truth.
Well, listen, I will say this. I am emotional, and I respect what Lucci said about me.
To get too excited about that, but anyway.
Because it's true.
He's got some fine tequila back there. I saw the bottle in one of his videos. He won't admit it. I saw it. And my guy was hitting back on that tequila when he made that video.
You did see that, yo.
He didn't mean any of that shit, Michael K.
Listen, we need to body out Buffalo because we're a better team and we're in a better place right now. But we better take care of business, bro. Because if Michael K does have the last laugh, bro, I'm not having any mercy on his coaching staff, his quarterback, or anybody, yo. No excuses.
What's up? Hey, the one thing that pissed me off though is,
and I know you said that. Hold on, Kevin Dorsey.
My mom's house.
Kevin Dorsey, what's going on?
Shout out
the
Kevin,
one thing that pissed
Kevin
me
Dorsey,
off was we were in the goal line, right? And for the last couple of weeks, this that little fade pass to the end zone.
I hate that
working,
shit.
and he still keeps doing it.
Cedric Wilson.
I hate it.
Yo, he had that one super good one against the Chargers. And maybe he had one more. But, Joe, you're throwing this. Tyreek Hill's my size at 5'9". That shit ain't working every time. And Cedric Wilson he ain't that big of a guy either. Cut that out.
Luch, I'm 6'2", and you shouldn't throw that shit to me.
Who is calling that play?
It's a bad play.
Come on, man. Who's calling that? We don't got Brandon Marshall anymore.
McD, bro.
If you're throwing that, Claypool needs to be in. That's the type of guy you throw that. Where the hell was Claypool on Monday night?
I'm wondering.
He for one should have been on the field. 6'4", 230 pounds. Chase Claypool,
and he's proven a beast. Yo, he has some mental problems. A TikTok guy, but listen, this guy is proven. He ain't no fluke, man. This guy was out there putting up numbers in Pittsburgh. Stop it, man. Where is this guy in a situation like that? Tyreek Hill's out. It's on Mike McDaniel. I don't blame Tua. Anybody that knows me know I blame McDaniel more than anybody. Where is Chase Claypool in them situations? Get out of here. Sorry. Sorry. He ain't no tight end. He's a wide receiver. He's proven wide receiver. Look his numbers up.
Of anybody, his ass should have been. He should have been on the field on that 4th and 2 for real.
Where is he? Because he ain't getting reps. Well, why ain't he getting reps? This is McDaniel says. Well, we got guys, they don't have reps, so we can't. Well, who the hell's job is it to get these guys reps? You understand?
He has reps too. I don't know what he's talking about.
Everybody wants to talk about a McGenius. The guy ain't no fucking genius, man. Part of my language. He's not a genius.
So you mean to tell me? So you mean to tell me? You mean to tell me Chase Claypool is not a better player than Cedric Wilson, Braxton Berrios, River Craycraft?
Oh. I'm going to speak on Braxton Berrios because I'm a diehard Hurricanes fan.
I like Berrios.
Berrios is that
I'm not going to hold that against you.
Berrios is a different receiver, a different skill set than Claypool. But I'll tell you what, Berrios can run them routes and got hands and got no fear. He's on some Wes Welker type of time going across that middle. He don't get implemented in the game plan like he should.
But you got Chase Claypool. Chase Claypool, 6'4", is a big target.
Yes,
True.
sir. Yes, sir. For
True.
a different skill set. But I'm just saying,
True.
I ain't gonna say he's better than Barrios. It's a totally different.
I mean, you put Tua in a situation where it's 4th and 2. You know he's not the mobile guy, so give him a big target. Or even if you're going to use Claypool, even if you're going to use Claypool as a decoy.
Yeah, Devontae Parker. We don't have him anymore. He's the fade guy. He's the fade in the zone. The back end zone fade. We don't have a Devontae Parker anymore.
We don't have a
I just want y'all to know.
Mike Gesicki that everybody said. Oh, when I said Gesicki was great, people said, "Oh, when was he great?" You don't remember these times Tua would throw up these crazy passes in a panic situation, and Gesicki would Oronde Gadsden one hand these crazy throws. Man, Gesicki was a super safety blanket for Tua.
Another Jersey kid.
He can't block. Well, who the hell do you got on there? Chase Claypool is a physical receiver that can block. You don't put him on the field at all. So what the hell are you talking about? Why get rid of this guy, Mike Gesicki, that you could throw that fade to or something like that? That got hands. Gesicki wasn't dropping many passes. They got rid of him. Sorry.
Hey, what's
I
up,
just want y'all to
hermano
know.
Luis? ¿Qué pasa, mi
And
hermano?
I heard some babblings that I might shut down the channel if we lose. I may go cry in a corner, but I ain't shutting down the channel.
No. I said if we go
I
7-9. I said,
Bro, I love you. I already know it.
That's
And what you said was funny as hell because I was listening to you. I love you anyway. You know me. You're funny because I'm dead ass serious. I'm just letting you know. And this is the spot where I record this show. This is the crib right here. Just letting y'all know. That's it.
Yeah.
And then
By
proceed.
the way, so you know, Larry K.
We
I'm
in
gonna
Newark,
be-
New
I'm gonna
Jersey,
be-
bro.
I'm gonna be I'm talking about a huge Rutgers fan the next game you play because you're playing a trash ass team.
No,
So
listen,
I'm
but I
gonna
already
be a
know
huge-
Lucci. But listen, I don't know what's gonna happen with that game, but I'm a have fun because so many of my friends are Miami fans because I'm a Dolphins fan. But whatever happens, bro. It'll be fun.
With
I'm
the
a
Jets?
huge
I don't
Rutgers
bother
fan,
you
baby.
anyway. I was.
By the way,
Whatever
whatever
happens,
your mascot
Hold
is.
on, Larry, I'm confused. Are you saying
What's your mascot, by the way? What is Rutgers
whatever
mascot?
happens?
The Jets? No, I hate the fucking Jets.
What
I'm talking
game are
about
you talking
Rutgers
about, though?
Canes. Rutgers
Whatever
Canes.
happens.
Rutgers Canes.
Oh, Rutgers Canes. Okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna
Because
say,
I'm cool with all y'all no matter what with that. Like, I love
Yeah,
Rutgers.
yeah.
I mean, I went to school there, but like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just fun. It's just fun. So many of my
yeah.
friends.
Yeah.
That's all.
It's gonna be
I
interesting
can't
game.
wait for that. I'm gonna watch. I wish I could come up there to the game.
Because it would be fun, bro. I'm probably gonna go to the game. If you came up, it would be fun. But whatever. We'll get up here. We'll get up here one night too, bro.
Yeah. I gotta come to Jersey. I have a friend. I have family all up there, but I got to deal.
Bro,
with
like when you come up, we'll go to like get like some food at one of the Italians. Like we'll have fun when you come up.
Yeah,
you will.
I got a friend of mine, Mario. He lives in Long Island, and
my girl's from Long Island.
Yeah, see, that's not. I know it's not too far from over there.
No, it's not.
It's not dead close.
Whenever you come up, bro, like that's some other shit we'll just talk about privately.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm just spreading love because I love you guys. I planned on coming on here all week because I was so mad, and I was like,
man, you got to get over it. What are we doing, man?
Yeah, I'm
Dylan,
still talking.
I'm telling you, you need to get Dylan on your friends list so you guys can.
I saw.
Go crazy together.
Yeah, I'm gonna add his crazy ass. I already scoped him. That's my dude, bro. I already know. Hold on. Keep talking. I'm gonna get to my apartment. Keep talking.
Yeah.
Lou, how you doing, man? It's good to see you, man. Thanks for coming.
Yeah, for sure, man. Hey, man. I appreciate it.
Let Lonnie get some time. Listen, I gotta
through,
take a smoke break. I'm gonna go have a cigarette.
I'm gonna shut this down in about 10 minutes. So.
Okay.
So go ahead, go smoke
wait
break.
10 minutes. What do you mean? No, wait 10 minutes. I ain't.
Because I gotta do a show. I gotta do my insomnia show.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? We want to keep this to an hour anyway. So
So Shake, are you going TFTG?
Yeah. But I'm gonna be doing a pre-record for tonight's insomnia. I will do it. I'm going to TFTG tomorrow for sure. Open panel, as always. You know.
Yeah, Raphael Knight, Smythe. I see he mentioned Smythe, man.
Hey, Lucci.
Yes,
hey,
sir.
Lucci.
Yes, sir.
So okay, hypothetically, because it's not inconceivable.
Sure.
Now, what if we have? Okay, look, these last 4 games.
Hold up, Mountain, real quick. But I'm sorry, because I know he's shutting down soon. If you're in the building, there's 29 people watching. Hit the thumbs up, please.
Please,
hit the thumbs up. Support my guy, Larry.
Yo, hit subscribe.
There's 29 people watching. There's only 19 likes. It takes 2 seconds. Hit the thumbs up and hit the subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Okay, Mounty.
Thanks,
sorry.
brother. And by the way, yo, we got a lot of subscribers this week, so let's keep building.
So hypothetically, what if we have a meltdown and we don't, we end up going say 1-4, 1-3. I'm sorry.
In these
What
last
do you?
games,
Yeah,
what are you asking?
it's not out of the It's not out of the picture.
Well,
I mean, it's
okay,
not
but
inconceivable.
I'm asking
Damn, boy,
what-
you got a
Whoa,
super
whoa.
elevator there, Larry. Holy shit!
Yeah, he went up a
Bro,
gas quick.
hold on. Let
My
me
guy's
show
got
you.
the back
Hold
cave.
on. Let me put my Christmas lights on, yo, because I'm festive.
Put the Christmas
Check it
lights.
What's going on, Lewis? Hold
Look
on.
at
What's
that,
up,
huh?
Lewis?
My guy's really Mounty. What are you asking me? Say we go 1-3, hypothetically speaking. What are you
We
asking?
didn't block you. Nobody
What's
blocked
my
you.
opinion?
So what do you think the focus
Larry?
is going to be at the end of the
Okay.
season?
I'm going to tell you. Listen, I hear a lot of people say, the Tua. Listen, if we go 1-3, I got to see what happens for it to go 1-3.
Bro,
But
that'd be
I already
crazy.
know, based upon the body of work I've seen, this is Tua's 4th year.
No,
a lot of
it
people
shouldn't
act
be gone.
like, he's listen, get rid of him. That's it. Get rid of him.
I didn't
Get
block
rid
you.
of him. Get rid of McDaniel. That's
There's
it.
no mods.
I'm not sold on McDaniel. I don't think he's great. I don't think he's all that like everybody else thinks. This is his 2nd year. Now, I know it's only his 2nd year, but listen, he's made 0 adjustments in year 1 to 2, in my personal opinion. The only difference is that we've had Tua every game this year. TD made a fantastic point. He said Mike McDaniel is really good at hiding people's deficiencies, right? That's what he's really a genius at. But
That's a fact. That's a
once
fact.
people
He can
see-
scheme around what you don't do well.
yes, and once people get that and they lift up the covers on you, there's nowhere to go after that. He doesn't have a contingency plan. And that for me personally, that's it. He's not that guy. Go get Bill Belichick. If we go
no,
1-3
no.
with these last games, go get Bill Belichick. I'm co-signing that.
I don't think Bill Belichick will want Tua.
Let Lewis
When
respond
I
real
say
quick.
get rid of Tua, Lou, get rid of Tua, get rid of Mike McDaniel, go grab Bill Belichick. We got enough players on offense and defense, and we got a defensive coordinator. Man, let's get us a good.
I just don't want to waste this window of players, bro. Like, do something.
Well, just let me jump in, fellas, and salute to everybody on the panel. Salute.
Salute, my bro.
But I would say, no, I'm not willing to move off McDaniel or Tua for that matter yet. But
If we go
there is
1-3,
If we go 0-4,
if we
bro.
only win one game the rest of the season, Lou, you ain't ready to move up for those guys.
Well, let me pose this. Let me just say this, right? And see if I can kind of persuade you. And again, I feel the frustration, right? But just when you watch the film, right? And we all watched the game, but then I went back, I watched the game again, and I watched a little bit of film. See, this is the problem where I don't think it's a Mike McDaniel issue. Because if you want to run the ball more, let's say, okay, I'm not here to debate that. We could run the ball a little bit more in the red zone. I get it. But no, I think, and again, with this being said, what I'm about to say, I'm still not ready to move off of Tua, but I put more of the blame on Tua. Because when you watch the film, bro, we can say what we want about maybe we should have ran the ball more. But the problem is, Mike McDaniel, again, he was scheming plays and there were people open. Tua just wasn't hitting those players.
That is true, because Dudley.
Those are fact. That's a fact, Lou. That's a fact, Lou. That's 100%.
So all I'm saying is, when I watch the film, right? Yeah, we can have a discussion again. If you want to run the ball more, okay, I'm not going to push back. I get it. But no, I can't blame Mike McDaniel if you're scheming up plays and there's plays to be made. And again, players, it's not only Tua, but players are not executing those plays. I don't believe that's a coaching issue. That is a player-on-player personnel kind of not executing the play, right? Like, it would be different if Mike McDaniel was calling something and you seen the Tennessee Titans were locking all that shit up, right? Like, there was nobody open, there was nowhere to go, and okay, I get it. Bro, there's players that are running wide open again, and just Tua's not hitting them. That, to me, that's not a coaching issue, bro. That's a quarterback issue. And just from Monday, what it looked like to me, Tua just looked gun shy. And this has been my biggest problem with Tua since we really got him, it's not so much no more that Tua can't make all the throws or he can't do this. I'm past that. I think Tua is a good enough quarterback you can win in this league with. But it just seems to me, and again, this is the last hurdle he has to clear for me, and this is just my opinion. But it's when the lights are the brightest. It don't even matter the game because we just played Tennessee. They are a 4-win football team. But it's the scenario. There you go, Shake, right? It's a Monday night game. All the NFL eyes are on this game, right? We're all Dolphin fans here, but how many of us watch Monday Night Football when the Dolphins don't play? Pretty much all of us, because we're just NFL fans. And it just seems to me in those moments, right? Tua is not the best version of himself, and I don't know if he shrinks. I don't know if he gets scared. I can't pinpoint it yet, but I'm just saying I think McDaniel's a good coach, man. I just think that for me, when I'm watching the film again, there's no way in hell I can blame a coach when there's plays to be made on the field and the players just ain't executed. To me, that's not a coaching issue. That's a player issue.
Okay,
Well, one thing I'll say about that, Lou, is the fact that
we just shout out my guy Horace. Horace Peace. He shot out in the comment section earlier. He went down all the way from Jersey. He went to the Miami game, Tennessee, watched them lose. So I'm gonna take a shot to my guy Horace. Thanks for showing up. Appreciate you in the comment section. Okay,
and press that subscribe button, Horace. What were you saying, Mountie?
no, what I was saying to Lewis's point is the fact that I agree with you to a degree, but however, look, you're still the coach. You have a fiduciary responsibility to make sure these dudes are executing to optimal level. So that is your responsibility.
True.
Like if you look, you can't be Mr. Grab Ass. You got to be ready like Flores to put that 13 somewhere and turn that shit sideways.
Hey, Mountie, hold up. Hey, yo, Mountie. Okay, look, we all know that freaking Mike McDaniels don't have that leadership like freaking Flores do, right? He's not gonna do what Flores did to Tua. You feel me? He's not gonna do that. He's gonna freaking be his friend. He's gonna freaking, you know what I'm saying, make him be happy. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? He gonna like saying like he's gonna
give him a soft place.
Yeah. But listen, that's what I feel like Tua don't need that crap, because guess what? Nick Saban is not like that. You know what I'm saying? He's not gonna be your best friend while you're freaking playing bad. You feel me? He's gonna freaking yell at you. He's gonna scream at you.
Yeah, you're right.
He's gonna do all that crap. So,
bro, you know one thing, Lakers.
Mm-hmm. What's up?
You know one thing I noticed is somebody else said, I forget what channel, might have been TD, I don't remember. And I'm not trying. Listen, I'm not trying to pile on to. He's a top 10 QB, but I'll say this: like you see other quarterbacks like either slamming their like iPads or like talking to their receivers, like walking up and down the sideline trying to get on the right page. Tua always seems to be sitting there like kicking it,
just chilling, bro.
Yeah. Like we'll get him next time, but never like strategizing. That bothers me, bro.
Yeah.
But Larry, Tua's the top 10 quarterback against who? The Panthers, the Giants.
Well,
you're right. He just is. So I agree with you, but he is, for better or worse. I don't think that means he's getting us to the promised land, because he's obviously, if he goes 0-4, 1-3, like, bro, he ain't it. But like, it doesn't change that he's a statistically top 10. So in this league, can you move off of a kid like that? Probably not. But I don't believe in it. I'm just saying, like he is good, but is he great? Not so far, bro.
But you got him though for the 5th-year option. So I would just pose this question, because I'm not. Again, everybody has the right to their feelings. I'm not here to try to change it. I just, when we're talking like this, I would like to know, like, who are you going to bring in? Because I see someone in the chat and they mentioned,
no, you're right,
bring in Kirk Cousins. See, if you're telling me we're getting off of Tua to bring in Kirk Cousins, you're telling me we're leaving one trash quarterback to go get another.
100,
like,
bro. 100.
Like Kirk Cousins.
100.
You can't tell me we don't want Tua, but we're gonna go get Kirk Cousins. That's not an
option. Bro, we have to stay with him, because who else are we gonna get?
Right. That's what I'm saying, Larry K. Like at this point, what now? If you were telling me
you're at the point of no return,
Lamar Jackson's available, then I'm like, oh, okay, bet.
Right.
Or Tom Brady or some. But no,
Right.
bro, not Kirk Cousins. I can't bring in Kirk
Nah,
Cousins. I
Lewis,
mean, it's
bro,
the
we're
same.
on the same page, bro. Real,
Right.
like
Yeah, you
we are
can't,
with
you can't
like-
do
So
that.
you got to figure out how you're gonna succeed because we are with that. We ain't getting off him, and he's a top 10 kid, so we ain't getting off
Yeah.
him. That
Wait, hold
wasn't
up, bro.
somebody.
Hold
Hold
up,
on,
bro.
hey,
Y'all think
listen,
he a
Larry.
top 10 quarterback?
The conversation's good. Unless you want to take over, I got another show to do with crypto. As a
If
matter
you
of fact,
get off, will I still be on? Because I'm just in the studio.
you're in the studio.
Like I'm not like in. If you sign off, well, just don't end the stream. See if it works. Just you leave, but don't end the stream. Like you leave studio, but don't click end stream.
Okay, I could do that. I'll leave
Yeah,
the
do that.
studio.
Yeah,
and
do that.
then,
I think you could
that way
leave
can end it
studio.
if you want to.
If it ends it, it ends it. Whatever, we'll live.
No, it's not gonna end it.
Yeah, just leave
the
studio,
I'm
but
just
leave
saying,
the-
no,
don't
you
end
gotta,
the
you
stream.
gotta,
We'll
you're
take
the one
care
who
of
had, you had to physically close it.
Yeah, no, just leave studio. I'll stay in here, bro.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
good.
All right, man.
Thanks,
here
brother.
All
too.
right, crypto.
I'm here too.
I'm gonna be starting Insomnia. I gave you the link, right?
Hey, Shake, I might go over there for a little bit.
All right, man.
Hey,
Yeah,
real quick.
Okay, yeah, I
We're
got
gonna
it.
be in here, yo.
All right, man.
Let me
I got it.
Later,
Right.
bro.
Fins up,
Let me-
everybody. Much love to everybody who showed up tonight, man.
Peace
All
up,
right,
Shake.
Hey, man,
Fins
we'll
up,
see you
All right, let's go.
Tuesday on
Mhm.
the same network for Larry
Tuesday,
Lucci
we'll be
and
back.
DJ
Larry will
Shake.
be captaining the ship again
Yeah.
by Tuesday.
What's
Trust
up,
me.
man?
Yeah.
Destroy the Jets.
Hey, I'm
right,
glad
bro.
you. I'm glad you got the emo sweater
We'll
off
be
you,
playing
man.
the Rocky Flying
Man.
High in no time. Trust me.
You know I get my
How's
feelings, bro. I'm my feelings.
How's everybody
Back like
doing?
he never left.
I know I came in late. I know
No,
I
keep
came in
talking.
a
We're
little
good. We're in here, bro.
Hey, Crypto, let me just shoot in real quick because I was outside. I understand whoever's saying bring in Kirk Cousins. Yo, this guy has Justin Jeffries. This is like a Tyreek Hill, the same level. This ain't no step below. This guy's on the level of Tyreek, and he's got other stuff. He had Dalvin Cook. He had a bunch of stuff, and he can't get it done. So, and this is in Aaron Rodgers' faltering years, and this is when Detroit
Yeah,
was
it's more
just
a lot of
getting
a
it
lateral
together.
move. It's more
They
of a
had a
lateral move.
chance
You
to
can't
really
do
do
that.
something, and this guy can't get it done. So I can't co-sign,
And he's
even though
injured.
that's my guy who's
So-
saying it. I can't co-sign the Kirk Cousins for Tyreek. It's trading.
Nah,
it's
bro.
the same thing. We're the same. It's the same boat. I'd rather go with one of the guys we got. Give me Skylar Thompson before you bring
Yeah,
him
it's
in.
got to be an
Let's see
upgrade.
what he got,
like,
anyways.
Like Lamar or somebody.
Skylar
People say
Thompson.
Skylar Thompson. A lot of you are going to say, "Well, he showed us he had a chance." What did Mike McDaniel have drawn up for the guy? Nothing.
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 But
Nothing.
Skylar Thompson ain't as good as
He
Tua.
still
though.
need to be he needs
Well, we
he
don't
needs
know
to be
that. We don't
developed
know
some
that.
more.
We haven't
He needs
seen
to be
it.
developed.
No.
Well,
And he's still a
you're
developmental.
my guy.
with
Well,
him.
well,
he ain't. He
well,
ain't
well,
better than him now, though.
Lewis.
He ain't
Well, I
better
tell
than
you
him
what,
now, though.
Lewis. Well, I tell you what, Lewis. Skylar Thompson ain't afraid to use his legs.
And I'll tell you
Thank you.
another thing, Lou. Let's see Mike
That's
McDaniel
Well, he
a
still
lot.
need
That's a lot
roll up a
development.
right there.
specific playbook just for Skylar Thompson's abilities, and then we can see what he can do. We haven't
Listen,
seen that
Well,
yet.
well, they're
listen,
not
again,
going to allow
you
that to
can't-
happen. That's not happening.
You can't create a whole new offense for another player. The fact of the matter is, listen, Skylar Thompson, and I agree to the point that he has talent, right? But no. Let's not mistake.
Yeah, he's still a
In that
developmental.
In that playoff game, there was people running wide open as well, and Skylar Thompson was just as hesitant as Tua not throwing the ball. And to Mounty's point, well, he has legs. Again, he didn't look like he was using his legs against Buffalo.
And the
So
difference is,
Yo,
Well,
and let's
I-
talk.
I don't
And
wanna hear
Lou,
none
to
of
keep
that.
it real.
Yeah.
To keep it real, bro. Like, let's just keep it all objective and perspective because we are all those type of people. That's why we're on this channel. Tua is like he's above average. He just might not be that dude. So we are
He's
where
not
we
that
are.
dude.
Like, no one's saying he's that dude who's going to get us to the promised land. But at the same time, let's not stop pretending that like third string cats are better. Like, we're in
No,
a
it's
rough
impossible.
place.
There's no
man.
Brock
Like,
Purdy situation here where you're gonna have a third string be the guy.
right,
Only
bro.
San
So,
Francisco
like,
is that
like,
lucky.
Oh, we'll
like,
let
let's
him.
keep it
You're
all
right.
100.
Yeah,
bro.
we're
Like,
not San
102.
Francisco. It's
There was a lot
impossible.
of
he's
drunk
They're the
not
only
guys
team
on
that
Brady.
does that though, for some crazy reason. There's always
Right.
a third string quarterback that
Like,
becomes
he's
good.
he's not Tom, he's
Yeah.
not Mahomes, but he's not a scrub. Like, but then
Right.
you got to figure out what works for him. And if McDaniel is not like, bro, I'm not even claiming I know what to do because I don't, bro. I'm acknowledging a problem, and dudes come at me on like Facebook, like, "Oh, you don't have a solution, bro." I don't have a solution. He's a above average quarterback. He ain't getting it done in December, and I don't know how to fix that.
And by the way, without injuries, he'd be excelling. But you're always going to have injuries, so it's not an excuse to me. But it's like, what do we even do? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just keeping it 100, bro.
Well,
Like,
I think listen, I think to your point, Larry, because I agree with everything you're saying. And if we're stuck, I think we just stick with Tua and we see, because again, every year since he's been in the league, he's gotten better every year, right?
True.
So I would say that
He's
think it
gotten
would
better
be a
in
safe.
some areas.
Wait
He's
till
regressed in
everybody's
others.
contracts expire.
He's
then you decide
regressed
to
in
move
some
on. Yeah.
areas, and he's gotten better in others.
Well,
He
I don't
hasn't
think I
We're in a
don't
situation where we
think.
have to wait till everybody's
So-
contract expires.
Hold on.
And-
Let Lewis
so-
finish
so-
his thought, though. Let Lewis finish
Yeah.
his thought, though.
And I don't think he's regressed. I think there's certain areas he just has to get better in. I think he's gotten a lot better. I don't see regression. I just see again
I
the
agree,
big
bro.
the big game narrative to where you got to overcome those things to where
Agreed.
maybe when stuff is not perfect, right? That's where some of the off script plays he has to get better. And I
Agreed.
think maybe another year in the system, third year in, maybe he takes that next step. Because listen, for all the flaws that we all believe Tua has, right? He does give us the best option to win. And even
Yes.
looking at, if you're telling me
Win
you're
what
going to
though?
draft
Win
the
what?
player,
Hold up. Best option to win what? Games that don't
again,
matter?
No, but
Well,
with everybody
I-
that's available.
I'm asking.
Lucci, don't do him like that.
Lou's
I
my
think
guy.
no,
I ain't
talk
trying
to
to my
him.
guy. I'm
Talk
getting
to
that
him.
ass.
Oh shit!
Yo, and listen,
Dead
hold
ass.
on. You got hold on.
No,
Lewis
he
is not this
being
dude on a regular
straight.
basis. So
Nah.
he's like, and neither
Lou's
am I.
my guy. He's
So-
knowledgeable, but I'm being dead ass serious. Like, best opportunity to win what though? Because he has never won a game that mattered.
I think what
And
he's
I
saying,
really
Lucci,
think that every
games.
game
Well,
matters. I
and
get that.
hold
And I
on, hold on.
respect
Lucci, and your point is
Well,
well
Anthony,
taken.
don't you have to wait till we get to the postseason to finish
Yeah,
the
well, hold
complete
on.
evaluation, though?
that. Sure.
You got
I
to
just
let him
wanna-
give him a shot at the
quickly, and then
playoffs
I'll give
before
it
you
back
make
to
that
you.
statement, though.
And then I'll give it back, Lucci. I think what Lewis is saying is just like he and somebody said this to me, which actually made me feel better after my emo shit this week. Was he's 25. He's 25. Like, doesn't mean I'm praising because we all are on the same page. Nobody on this panel is a Tua lover. Literally nobody of the six of us. So I'm just saying for Lewis to be saying what he's saying, for me to kind of not kind of co-sign is like, yo, he does have time to further develop, and maybe that's the last hurdle.
Yeah.
Will he get there? I don't know. We all have our doubts. All six of us have our doubts. He maybe could take another step. He does have like 4 years before he's not even still old. I'm just saying there's no other option. So we got to roll with him. We got to be thinking how
they're
we
gonna
ain't
take
got no
their
other
time.
like that.
and real quick, and then
Yes,
I'm
sir.
gonna hop off
Go ahead,
here.
go ahead.
But
Yeah.
so because
Don't hop off because I got one question before you leave. But go ahead, sir.
okay, and trust me, you ain't gotta apologize to me, homie. I listen. I
Yeah,
do
you know
this
it's all
all day.
love, brother.
We
Well,
all
you-
good.
you're-
We all on the same
right.
page.
Today, but
You-
you know,
you-
like I was trying to clown you, but I'm not.
Oh no,
No.
bro,
We're
Yeah.
all
no,
on the same
listen,
page.
we're all on, bro. We're good. I was saying you ain't gotta
okay.
apologize. No worry. But I would
Peace.
just say this because I'm with you, right? Like Tua hasn't won nothing, but I would just, and this is the argument that I have with a lot of people that tell me about like, well, Justin Herbert, he's elite, and Josh Allen is elite, and Joe Burrow and all these Jalen Hurts, all these guys are elite, and that's fine. I'm not everybody has their opinion. I would just say, and because this is where I think me and you agree, the ultimate goal and what we all want on this panel is a Super Bowl, right?
Yes.
Sure, absolutely.
Okay, bet. Well, then Tua, if Tua's trash, then Justin Herbert is trash. Then Jalen Hurts is trash. Then because they haven't won the ultimate goal neither. Because if the
True.
ultimate goal is
Especially
to
Herbert.
win a Super Bowl and stuff, right? Then none of those elite guys that have all the physical traits, they have the size, they have the stature, they have the legs, they have the arm, they have the look, all that stuff that Tua don't have, they haven't got the job done neither. Ant, you see what I'm saying? So it's like that's where I mean.
Well, hold on, Lewis. All the quarterbacks that's in his peer group, that's in his draft class, have made the postseason.
You know, but hold on. Let me tell you, Mounty, before they even answer, is
Right.
Tua was injured, so that's why you didn't get to see. So I'll answer that before they do.
Well,
And I'll give
and
you
not and not only that, but let's go
True
to
story,
let's go to one of those playoff games or one of those quarterbacks. And I can only use this for really one because Joe Burrow has won at the highest level, got to a Super Bowl. Jalen Hurts, Josh Allen has at least been to the conference championship game. But Mounty, let's take a guy like Justin Herbert, right? The narrative I've heard since Monday night was, well, Tua got the ball on the last drive and he didn't do nothing with it. And I can't do nothing with that because that's absolutely fact. But Justin Herbert in the playoffs had a 27-0 lead at halftime. The Jacksonville Jaguars started scoring. They started coming back. Justin Herbert had multiple occasions. It wasn't like the Jacksonville Jaguars are the only team that touched the ball offense in the second half.
That was like
Justin
Matt
Herbert, Justin
like
Herbert had
Matt Ryan
mad
with
opportunities.
Atlanta in the Super Bowl. I'm with you.
And just like Justin Herbert had mad opportunities with the ball in his hands to take the team down. All he would needed was a field goal to win that game. And that elite quarterback in the Chargers, he didn't do that. So what are we going to talk? Are we going to say that Justin Herbert's trash? I mean, things happen, bro.
I wouldn't say.
I'm just saying, like.
Listen. Last time, I mean, I'm not necessarily defending Justin Herbert, but Justin Herbert don't play defense either. So I mean, we could be at that all. We could be at this all night long.
That's what they said about Tua. I just want to ask this real quick. Let me ask this.
The Tua don't play
Let
defense.
Lucci ask the question though.
Absolutely.
Yeah, real quick, Lou. I just want to ask anybody. I challenge anybody. Any quarterback 4 years in that hasn't had some type of success in winning clutch games. Now, I'm holding Tua. Listen, this man hasn't won a clutch game. A game when there's a contingency attached to it. This man has not won one yet in 4 years. Name another quarterback that was successful that didn't have at least that in his repertoire by his 4th year.
I just
Anybody
think
you can name, I'm waiting. And if you want
like
to name
Lamar
Aaron
Jackson
Rodgers, he
hasn't
sat on
done
the
it,
bench for
Herbert
4
hasn't done.
years.
I'm just
I'll
saying
take that as
most
one.
dudes haven't done it, so we got no choice.
And it's not most dudes haven't done it because
But Lamar hasn't done it.
okay,
Herbert hasn't.
What was the question? What was the question?
Marino ain't done it. Shit.
right? Do we want another Marino? That's my
No,
point.
but
Do we
no,
want
I
a
agree
Phillip
with
Rivers?
you.
That's my point. Do we?
I
want,
agree with you. I just don't know what the move is,
I've
Dan.
seen the best quarterback of all time. As far as records go,
I agree with you.
Nobody made him faster than him.
I
Nobody
agree
did
with
better
you.
than him. We've seen it already. I don't
I
need
agree.
to see it again.
I'm just saying that we got no other option because even the dudes that we respect from a talent perspective that we think might have the it factor better than Tua, even those dudes haven't done that. So I'm not giving Tua an excuse. I'm just saying we have no other pivot. Like realistically, we're not going to get one of those dudes. We might as well figure out how we're going to build around him. But I agree with you.
No, what I'm saying is, look at Peyton Manning. How long did it take for him to win a Super Bowl?
A while.
How long was he in the league? If anybody could look it up real quick, look it up. How
Breeze
long
too, bro.
Mad long for him to win a Super Bowl. Breeze
True.
too. However, those guys by their 4th year had put on a show at some point to give you a reason to think they can win the game that matters. We just need some more pieces. We just need some.
Luch.
Those guys gave you that hope.
Luch, what I'll say?
Eli Manning.
Luch, what I'll say?
Manning.
I agree with you.
4 years, this guy had.
I agree with you. And what I'll say is this, bro. If we go 1-3 or 0-4 down the stretch, you know the kid just ain't got it. If he goes 2-2 and the team is injured, then you think maybe he's got.
This guy never won a game that mattered in his 4 years. He folds every time.
Eli Manning played like
hold on.
years.
In September, October, he doesn't because he beat the Ravens and he beat the Bills.
Buffalo last year.
Early in the year.
Right.
I agree with you, though, bro. I agree
At
with
that
your
time,
point.
nobody's feeling pressure. All those games count, but we all know nobody's feeling that pressure. Like you said,
that's why I'm saying, bro.
December is when
like,
you feel that pressure.
If he goes 2-2 on his own merit, that's different than if he goes 1-3 or 0-4. That's a totally different story. We're about to see.
We ain't even gonna say 4. Listen, I'm gonna just give him the 3 games that matter, and we'll judge his record by them 3 games.
Bro, I feel like the Jets matter. I know you guys feel like the Jets are
Buffalo.
going to
Let's
play.
see what his record is against Dallas, Baltimore, Buffalo. We'll see what that is. Then we'll see. Against those formidable opponents. I'm not
disagreeing with you. I don't disagree with you.
One against a bad team. Everybody does that. I'm more of a deranged fan than Larry or anybody else. I mean, but I wasn't even that tore up about this game because it was expected.
I am tore up. But listen, I think the Jets are better than we were giving them credit for right now.
I don't.
I do, bro. Like, listen,
Well, for right now,
this
they
kid
don't.
doesn't care anymore. He threw for 300 yards because he's getting traded. He doesn't care about the Jets. He's playing loose. He's a good athlete. He's not a good quarterback, but he's a good athlete. And this defense is angry as shit. They're a good defense. I'm not giving him credit if he goes 1-3 and his only win is the Jets, so don't get it twisted. But this game is bigger than, like, I'm telling you, this is a tough game, bro.
I'll go for that. He's going to be playing against a formidable defense. I feel like Zach Wilson had that game that he had because the Houston's offense, and this is what a lot of people don't look at, like with us, Houston's offense failed to produce any type of productivity.
And they're a dome team, Anthony, which is why I know you guys don't want to hear this, but the Dallas is going to lose because Dallas is a dome team. Y'all don't want to hear it. Houston looked like shit. And I'm telling you, Dallas is not going to look good against Buffalo. I'm telling you.
I picked Buffalo in the pool. You know
what happened, bro?
I picked Buffalo in the pool.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, so I'm not giving them credit for Houston. No, I agree with you. They're a dome team, bro.
And Tank Dell was out. Listen, CJ Stroud.
No, I agree with you, bro. I agree.
Tank Dell is to CJ Stroud what
we
Tyreek
agree.
is to Tua.
We agree, bro.
We went out. That was it. A lot of pressure was on their defense. Their defense could only do so.
Agreed, bro. Agreed. Hands down.
Way too much. Zach Wilson ain't gonna have that with us.
Agreed.
Unless we have another. I mean, we could have another performance like we did.
No, but if we do that, then that's an indictment on McDaniel and Tua. Like, because I agree with you, bro. Like, you're spitting truth. I agree with you.
You know what I'm saying? It's like,
well, listen.
Tough, but I agree with you. Everything you said.
Listen, Tua. Our last showing with the Jets, he threw for 1 touchdown and 2 interceptions and 1 for a pick 6.
Damn.
So he didn't play well against the Jets. He didn't. But it's not very many quarterbacks who do play well against the Jets.
Yeah.
So, and that's been 2 years running. That defense is formidable.
Piss me off, bro. They're like, oh, it's 10-6. I was like, bro, it was 10-6 because they do a bonehead pick because they called a bonehead play to try to go for it on a bonehead drive, and then the pick 6 by Holland canceled that shit out. We dominated y'all from jump though too, but I agree with you, Matthew. I'm just saying, Jets fans get too hyped about that 10-6.
They're out of line.
I live here, so I gotta hear that. That's why I'm saying, bro. I don't want to hear a loss from these clowns.
Nah, we won't have.
But Matthew, I hear you, bro. Tua didn't play great, but the offense dominated them. They don't want to say it. Maybe the defense threw up the white flag, but we beat them fair. Like, we lined up and beat their ass. And if we can't do that now with the season on the line, then I got questions about the coach.
At home,
about everything. At home.
At home.
Bro,
Anthony,
this is one thing I thought about saying all week, and now I'm glad you reminded me, bro, because I planned to come on your and Shake show to say this all week, bro, because it's been percolating on my head. Listen, I don't want to hear any excuses from this coaching staff, this quarterback, or anybody, because we don't have to go to cold-ass Buffalo. We don't have to go to cold New Jersey. We don't have to go to cold New England all of December. We don't got
to go in the dome in Dallas.
Yes, bro. Bro, we don't even have to do that.
We don't got to go on a fake turf.
One win game against Baltimore, which is kind of cold. The rest of December is in Miami, bro. This schedule could not have lined up any better for the team. I don't want to hear about weather, bro. No excuses. You win the division or it's a failure of a season. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Everybody has injuries, bro.
And anybody who says anything different, this is Tua's 4th year.
I'm sorry, bro.
We're not making excuses for Tua anymore. I'm not.
Nah, me either.
Me neither,
I know
bro.
we're going to be with him regardless because there's no other option. But I'm not making excuses, though.
That's it. It's over, bro. It's his 4th year. Get out of here with the excuses already.
What do you all think?
I'll tell you this. And I said to Crypto and the other guys in the spaces, I said, listen, if he stumbles down this stretch right here, he's going now, whether he's on a 5th-year option or not, he's not going to have any grounds at all next season to negotiate a fucking extension until maybe the end of the season. To the end of the season, like he's got to play lights out next year for him to get a real contract, or it's going to be full of incentives and all that kind of stuff. Watch.
I agree with you, Mountie. Yo, that I co-sign.
Moving forward in the league. Never mind with the Miami Dolphins, because if you don't show up for us, the rest of the league sees what you're all about, and you think that somebody else is going to pay you a big bag?
Nope. They ain't going to pay him nothing but pennies.
Nope, they're not. And see, the thing is, what pissed me off last year is when the Giants gave Daniel Jones the bag. He set the floor. He set the market for quarterbacks. He's making 40
Yo,
million. He's
Mountie.
trash.
Mountie, I posted that in the Dolphins page. I said Tua's a new Daniel Jones, about to pay him, and I was kind of being in my feelings because I was on my emo shit, as Lucci said. But that is true. Like, the market is the market because the kid's he's above average. You're just gonna have to pay him, but that kills your salary cap. And if he can't get it done, then it's suicidal. But that's just where we're at, bro. There's nowhere else.
But see what it is.
What it is,
Michael K.
like
Suicidal.
Michael
Hold
K.
up, Mountie. Let me ask you this. And to my point, Kirk Cousins, even though I say he's a Tua trade-off, he's the same guy. But strike that from the record, because what did he do in order to get that big contract from Minnesota? Everybody remembers the "you like that" game. That man went out there and showed up when he was with Washington. Who'd he beat? Dallas, Philly? He beat somebody that was somebody in a super big clutch game, and he showed his ass. And that's how he was able to market himself to get the bag.
True, that's true too, bro.
I know. You like that?
Yeah.
That it was like a coin phrase where everybody was, yo, he really went out there and put up a show.
You're right, bro.
And who was his receivers at that time? What's the kid? I want to say the kid that was for Philly, man. That was Deshaun Jackson. Might have been one of his receivers. That's all he didn't really have too much over there at the time. I don't think Cooley was there at that time. But he went out there and showed up and showed out in a big time game that mattered. That they were crazy underdogs, and he went out there and performed and put on a performance. That's how he got the position that he's in right now.
You're right, bro.
Oh, man.
Yeah,
That's a good point. I didn't even think about that. That's true.
Yeah. So it's like, Tua has yet to do that. Where's Tua's "you like that" moment?
You're right about that.
Anybody who's a Tua fan, where is that moment in 4 years?
That's a good point, man. I can't really dispute that shit.
And who was he behind at that point? He come in behind somebody. I forgot who was Washington's quarterback, but it wasn't I don't remember. But anyways, that's all I'm looking for is that game for Tua to give me hope as a fan. Because I really don't give a damn about anything. But I want, as me personally, I don't know how much time I got left. I feel like it's not too much. I just want to see the Dolphins win before I pass.
Bro, that's how I feel, bro. I feel
That's
the same way.
And
I
let
feel the
me
same way,
have
bro.
some.
Men don't live that long, bro.
Come on, man. Let me have some type of confidence moving forward. Give me a little bit, even if it's just a teaser. Give me something to make me feel like, okay, where I have hope. Right now, when we're playing these games, I don't have no hope. I'm with you, watches who gets on this comment section and defends this guy. Where is your hope? Give me the game. Share that. Don't be a crab with the fountain of youth. Tell me, where is it? Show me so I know that I can say, okay, yeah, you can. Because I watch every game just like you have, if not longer than you have. And if you're older than me, then shame on you because you watched games more with Marino and saw what it took. At least Marino gave us hope. You knew Marino was the comeback kid. Mr. Marino was Mr. Monday Night. Come on, man. Marino had all kinds of accolades.
I know. And yet, you still went through heartbreak, bro. That's why I'm so skeptical, bro.
We still went through heartbreak. But again,
94
Marino was Mr. Monday Night. He
He
was that guy. Come on, man. Until Brett Favre had that when his dad died and he did the crazy 4-5 touchdown night. Man, Dan Marino was Mr. Monday Night before that. He showed up on a big show.
True story.
And we didn't win, but still. Give me that Tua moment where I could say, okay, thank you. Okay, he can do it. He can. I haven't seen it. That's all I need.
Hey, look, y'all. Hey, listen. Make sure y'all remember this. If Tua stumble going down the stretch, he's gonna have to play lights out next season. I mean, lights out. Because for him to get he ain't playing. To get any kind of for him to get paid, he's gonna have to play. And then the contract that they're gonna offer him will be full of incentives. It'll be scintillated. They're gonna front load or back load it.
sorry.
I'm with you. And he can't get hurt either. Like, look at Jones. He got hurt the next year.
Yeah, man. If
And I
Tua-
give the kid credit, yo. I made fun. Listen, I made fun of the jiu-jitsu stuff. I was a clown because you know what? It worked. But I just want him, bro. Like, I just want to win, man. Like, there's no excuse to be 9-3. If we lose 3 out of the 4 last, bro, there's no excuse. Like, we deserve better, bro. I fly down there. I spend money on tickets. We have this show with like. We don't deserve anything. I understand these guys are putting their life on the line and playing, but they're getting paid millions. Bro, we deserve better than that, man. You can't do 2 years in a row stumble that way, bro. I give this kid a lot of credit for a lot of things he's done, but at the end of the day, man, you want to be paid like a top quarterback. You want this fanfare. You want this, the most Pro Bowl votes, which I don't care about. Earn it. Earn it.
I was watching.
Who have lived and died.
I was watching a segment of Marcus Spears and RG3, and Marcus Spears likes Tua. He likes him a lot, and he said, "Listen, Tua, you want to get paid the bag? You want to get paid $50 million? You simply have to do what $50 million guys do.
Real talk,
plain and simple.
Oh man,
you got to do it. You can't lose the Kansas City game. You can't lose games like Monday night. You can't,
and bro.
You have to be vulnerable. Like you have to."
Like he did is so bad, Mounty. Sorry to interrupt you, but lose it like he did to emphasize what he's saying. Yo, you had a guy wide open. It just wasn't Tyreek Hill. How many times have we seen Tyreek Hill run that same? Who was that? Was that Cedric Wilson? Whoever it was.
No, that was A-Chain.
A-Chain on the out Lakers.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah, it was him.
It was who?
A-Chain.
A-Chain. How many times have we seen Tyreek run past a guy and you see Tua and then Tua just throws a dime to Tyreek? Come on, man. If that would have been Tyreek who he threw that pass to, you think he would have threw it the way he did? No.
And by the way, like Dudley, who's like a Tua, like not an apologist, but he's an optimistic fan, I will say. Bro, in his film review, he put like 3 of those sacks on Tua. He was like, Tua had a man. Like, bro, the KC game is a fluke, but then if you couple the KC game with the Titans game, it feels like every time Tua's in position with a minute plus to win a game, it's not just he doesn't win. It's like he falls down, he gets sacked. And I'm not hating. It's just the facts.
It's sad that we even have to say we're not hating. How corny is that?
True,
we're
bro.
just saying what's the real.
Because I like the kid, but Anthony, he does it every time.
You know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
Man, hey, listen, bro.
So let me
hold on. Let Lakers talk.
Okay, go ahead, Lakers. Go ahead, Lakers.
I mean, from what y'all, hey man, y'all losing right now, man.
I'm a Knicks fan. We ain't gonna get into that. Lakers just talk.
So yeah, I mean, from what y'all saying and what I watched on Monday, bro, it looks like we got the same. We got the same guy from last year, right? And he got better, yeah, but he still looks like that same quarterback. That's just, I feel like he's just an average quarterback. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I feel like he's a bench quarterback. He's like a bench player. He's like a second round quarterback. He's not really a starter.
He's kind of like Alex Smith.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. It's like this is a guy that can he's like Alex Smith. He can fill in for you. He's a Matt Moore. What I'm saying? He's a Matt Moore. You know what I'm saying? He's not gonna wow you. You know what I'm saying? In these playoffs games, he's not gonna be like spectacular, like freaking like Lamar Jackson, Mahomes, and all that.
I hate to say it, but even Josh
Allen, yeah.
You live by Josh, you die by Josh, but Josh's gonna win a game or lose a game.
Yeah.
The game he lost to Philly, he looked spectacular.
Yeah, he was amazing. He's been amazing, and I'm telling you, he's gonna be it. And we better take care of business because that look, we
don't want to see them.
City, that dude is coming. I don't care if you like Buffalo.
Hey, Lucci.
That dude's coming.
Hold on, let Lakers finish, Mounty. I'm gonna get with you, Mounty. I'm gonna get with you. Let
Lakers finish.
Okay, so look. In the fourth quarter, right, when I seen the Titans come back, right, I saw that Will Levis, he looked like the better quarterback than
he did.
You know what I'm saying? Because look, he willed his team to get a touchdown, right, and he was relying on his his wide receiver, as in Hopkins. You feel me? And then he was motivated to win that game.
He got
Right?
escape sacks. Yep.
Yeah, he can run, he can throw. He's a, you know what I'm saying? He's not really. He's like a Josh Allen a little bit, right? So our quarterback, I feel like our quarterback is still. I feel like our quarterback is still like behind in a little bit. You know what I'm saying? He's like kind of like behind. You know what I'm saying? Like saying like how is our quarterback in year 4, right? But you know what I'm saying? Like he's still looking like a average quarterback.
No, I hear you, bro.
That's why I don't understand.
No, I ain't gonna go that far. And I say this.
He's a little above average, but he don't have that extra gear.
No.
What are you saying, Lucci?
No. I get what he's saying, but I'm about Will Levis. I'm gonna say this because Tua's rookie season. Go back and watch the Arizona Cardinals game, or just the highlights.
Facts.
Go back
He was
and watch.
phenomenal. He was phenomenal.
He was a beast.
Aaron Donald and when the LA Rams
that Bengals game,
defense,
the Bengals game.
Watch that Tua Tagovailoa in his. So the rookie season, you know.
All right, my bad. That was a bad one. But
yeah, we ain't doing that because Tua was in his rookie season, Lakers. He really was. I was mad excited to have him as a quarterback. I
still like that kid, bro. I like him.
And he come off the hip injury.
Yeah, but like, why
it was
does
a devastating hip injury. He's a small guy. He's a left-hander. I was like, man. But then I watched him his rookie season, and he was that guy. He really was.
But like for me, listen, like, why does he still have these ups and downs? You
I don't know,
like,
bro.
I'm with you.
I think
I'm just saying, Will Levis, it's his rookie season. They have that. Listen, they have that. Let him get crushed a few times.
Listen, bro, he's a tough kid. He look like he's a tough guy. He can run. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Look, like, he's not probably contact.
He'll get brought back to reality. He ain't it.
Will Levis is probably one of the strongest quarterbacks in the league.
Yeah,
he's a big
I will
dude.
tell you that.
Cool,
and see with Tua, I think this year.
God bless him. I know he's a biased on, but these are two dorks.
With Tua this year, I think for the most part. Just to keep it a buck with you, I think this year, because of the years past, he's been hurt. I think a lot of his focus is in the back of his mind. I gotta stay healthy, so he's worried about trying to stay healthy and not being productive. Like he's trying to balance the two. Yeah. And you know, he's not mobile. He knows he's not mobile. He can't get himself out of trouble. So it's just like I think he's worked. Because look at Monday night. Once he's getting sacked, he gets happy feet. He gets happy feet.
Yeah, he gets scared. He gets nervous.
He gets scared. And once they take his first read away, and he's been sacked, he gets happy feet. He was like that in Kansas City.
Yeah.
And then he starts missing reads because he's worried about getting hit.
No, you're right about that.
I said earlier, man, he's more focused on when the hit's coming. He's more focused on his Brazilian jiu-jitsu. Let me brace to take the hit where I fall right where I don't get hurt, as opposed to disregard to that. And like you hear people say, the commentators, look how he stood tall in that pocket, knowing that hit was coming.
Yes.
That throw. When's the last time you heard them say that about?
Nah, you're right, bro. And I don't know if I could blame him because people fill his head with like you can't get hit. But you're right. You don't see him in the pocket the way these other cats are in the pocket.
Like they move around.
You're right. You're right.
I don't know. You're worried about not getting hit. You're in the wrong sport, my guy.
You're right about that.
Retire. Go do something else.
You're right about that. You're right about that.
Be a quarterback coach. But if you're worried about taking a hit, you don't need to be playing football.
You're right about that.
Everybody says, well, what do you want him to get hurt? Do you want him to take it? Yes. If that's what it takes, then that's what it takes. I don't want him to Lucci, I want him to be able to stand up under that pressure. You're getting paid millions of dollars to do it. I don't feel bad for you taking a hit. No, I don't. Sorry. And this is die. When's the last time you saw someone die in the NFL from taking a hit? You didn't watch this James
I don't think it's about dying.
Yeah, come on, man.
This is for the whole panel. That 4th and 2 play is just replaying in my head. I can name 4 to 5 quarterbacks that would not have taken that sack. They would have launched that shit. They would have launched that crap before they took a sack.
No, you're right.
And Josh, you wouldn't have sacked Josh Allen. You wouldn't have sacked Josh Allen. You wouldn't have sacked Josh Allen. You wouldn't have sacked Joe Burrow.
You're right.
You wouldn't have sacked Joe.
4 or 5
You're
is
right.
super friendly. I can name it.
You're right.
I can name at least 25.
Like that's what, and this is, and Lucci, this is some of the problem. Like I told Dean, the problem that a lot of it is what Tua is above the head. His football not like his football acumen. Like
Yeah.
that 4th and 2, you got to know in the huddle. We can't take a sack here. We cannot. Even if I got to take a 5-step drop so I can get a little bit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He has a deeper look. He has a little bit more time to survey the field. And then if not, you can't outrun a 300-pound defensive end around the corner.
And
He
it's
No,
a
you're right,
he
bro.
can't.
angle.
He can't. He can't. He's in the bro. Listen, look. I mean, for me, bro, I'm being look. He looks kind of chubby on the chubby side. You feel me?
He does.
And
And they killed RG3 for saying that.
He's overweight for his size. I don't care what
yeah,
nobody says.
he doesn't
He's
look. He
overweight for
doesn't.
his-
He
for his,
doesn't look like he
for
used to
his
look.
height.
He looks chubby. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
he's
saying? He looks
overweight.
like he can't really move in the pocket that well. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, like, how do you expect somebody that looks like that to play QB, right? And you know what I'm saying? And you want him to get around the corner to get the first down.
Bro, there's times. Listen, I have a landscape business. Let me just.
Mhm.
This is kind of off subject.
Bro,
have
I
a
used to work
landscape
that
business.
shit for years, bro. We got to talk about that.
There's times I don't care to be big. I call in help when I need help. I get big jobs. I call in people, but I don't hire people because nobody wants to
Mhm.
work. I ran a friend of mine's business for about a year before I started my own, and I see, oh, it's crazy. These guys don't want to work. I'm not doing
Yep.
that. I work with my son.
It's
That's
hard
it.
work, bro.
And my son, he's 20 years old, but he's not he's a smaller, you know.
Mhm.
We plant palms sometimes. These are big palms. You know, they're mad heavy.
I know how to plant a tree, bro. That shit ain't no joke.
No, it's
The
not.
I
big
got
ball,
one.
bro,
I
the
got
big
one in my
ball.
yard.
Woo!
I got one
So
in my
listen,
yard.
But I'm just saying, I know that grind, bro.
Yeah, sometimes I'll plant this palm. I'm going somewhere with this, fellas.
Mhm.
Sometimes I'll plant this palm that's in I rebuilt a friend of mine's whole backyard the other, and I did these ananidia palms. It's probably about 700-800 pound palm, and it's by his fence that he just had put in, and I'm putting this in a certain area, and it has to go in right. Now, when I'm on the tree dolly with this, it's crazy heavy, and there's a chance that it could fall a certain way. And I just have my son. My son probably weighs 115, 120 pounds tops. There's no way I'm putting my son in this position with this tree.
Tree dollies, bro. Motherfuckers don't
No,
know.
I'm not doing. I can't do that. So, and me, I'm only like 145, 150. I put myself in a position. I know it has to go just right. I map it out in my head, and if I could bring him over here, I'll tell you. I tell him, I explain to him about 3, 4, 5 times. Listen, this is how it's gonna work. This is where it's gonna want to fall. I'm gonna have to be here. If you don't do this, it's gonna fucking crush me. Part of my language, but it's gonna hurt me bad because
Mhm.
once we swing it, we have to work the weight. We have to manipulate it to work it. You know, it's just what it is. And once we are dedicated, you know, it's going a certain way, and I got to move. Anyway, I said that to say this. If things don't go just right, then I'm getting hurt. And if I get hurt, yo, this is how I pay my bills. This is how I do everything. It's over. Now, I don't get scared. You know, is it in my head that I could get hurt, really hurt? Absolutely. But I go in there and I do it, and I just make sure my son knows, yo, I need you to make sure, boom, because when it happens, and I have to trust in him to do it, and boom. This is on a small scale. You know, I made a couple of $1,000s doing this. These people are making millions.
True.
Millions.
Mhm.
You can't go out there and understand that. Yo, I make these plays that could hurt me, and you still gonna get paid your millions. Your family's still taken care of. You already earned. I'm a day-to-day. If I get crushed, that's it. You know what I'm saying? And I go out there and do these things. And it's not like I'm gonna get killed from these, but I'm gonna get hurt to the point where I can't work, and my family's gonna be out of, you know. These guys make millions, and Mike McDaniel can't put together this and explain to him how that is. You understand what I'm saying with this? Tours make millions. I'm sorry. If you don't have that in you, that this is what I'm doing, this is how I'm going to succeed, it's going to take this to make this happen, and we're going to make it happen. That's what it is.
Agreed.
It's simple with a tree. But I'm telling my son, yo, we're not calling anybody for help. We could get it done. We just have to be really careful, and we got to pay attention, and we got to execute the plan, and we're going to get it done. Instead of me paying $200-$300 to bring in help, we're going to keep that money. We're going to split it, and we're going to make sure we do it right. These guys can't figure it out with millions of dollars. Get out of here. You're worried about getting hurt? Get out of here. That's why it's hard for me personally to see where that correlation I tried to, maybe I had
Yeah,
to
I feel you.
No, I like it, bro.
No, you're right, bro.
I think it also shows like the fan sentiments, which is like,
come on,
no
man.
one here is disrespecting a dude who's like on an elite level of athleticism or does a thing that we couldn't do at that level. However, we are having opinions that are based in our experience and reality, and we are also paying fans in it. And to the Dolphins' credit, they haven't really dissed the fans in that way, so I respect it because dudes up here have done that. But I do hear you. I understand the point you made.
Yep, like
Yeah,
why
Tua,
Gotta
he
go out there
needs.
and put
First of
yourself
all, he
on the
needs
line,
to.
man. Make it happen.
He needs to. First of all, he needs to also understand and come to grips that look, Tyreek Hill and Waddle, they're exceptional talents, and they come with tremendous speed. But there's going to be times, especially when we're going down the straightaway here. Look, the Jets, Dallas, Baltimore, Buffalo, like they've got good defenses. That front sevens are tough, and just like Buffalo did before, they're gonna bracket Tyreek Hill and make you have to be a real big time quarterback. And so he's got to show that he can rise to that occasion or morph his game into a level to where he may have to use his legs a little bit. I'm not saying he's got to be Lamar Jackson or Josh Allen, but I mean you can't be Russell Wilson to get yourself out of trouble, to create a better passing angle. Like, dude, he's relying on Tyreek Hill and them to get him out, to bail him out.
And if you can't make it with your legs, then you got to make it like Tom Brady, a quick release and a quick decision. There's other ways you can manipulate the pressure without your legs. Tom Brady is a prime example.
Absolutely.
He's one of the greatest ever. But Peyton Manning was like that as well.
Our very own Dan Marino.
Dan the Man was like that as well. Eli Manning was like that as well. There's quarterbacks where it's like these guys ain't running. Their quick read and quick release is the same as that's how you extend certain plays. Tua is lacking in all of those areas. Sorry. It is what it is.
But see, he also has to understand, because we have home run capability in Tyreek Hill and Waddle, it's okay to take a 5-6 yard check down, because they're going to be doing things that take those guys away. So listen, Tom, like you said, Lucci, Tom Brady dinked and dunked. He dinked and dunked for 20 plus years.
What he did, but he threw them bombs when he needed to. Listen, I'm still in my work clothes. I haven't taken a shower or anything.
Yeah, I got it. I love you guys, by the way. And thank you for being on the Phins Happy Hour.
Hey, we love you back, Larry K.
Thank you, Michael K.
We love you back, Larry K.
Yeah, I love you too, bro. I love all y'all, man. I'll be back. I just might be in mourning if we lose this damn game to the Jets and we get both of these clowns. I don't need that.
Yo, you gotta answer my messages on Messenger when the game's on. That's what's gonna keep us. We gotta coach them through the game, my guy.
I like it, bro. I do. I'm a
Lakers all day. It's a pleasure to meet you, brother. Thank you for coming.
No problem, bro.
Later, guys.
Have a good one.
Fins up, yo. Go to the tailgate and chill. Fins up. We'll be back if you haven't. After the game, I'll give you my thoughts, and then we'll give you my thoughts on Tuesday night, man.
Tuesday night.
See y'all later, man.
Okay. Peace, Larry.
Later, guys. Hold on, let me put my.
I know you heard me on the radio.